Welcome back to Gun Times. Today we are reviewing the Glock 19 Gen 5 thanks to General Coin and Gun Exchange. Gaston Glock started producing his pistols in 1982 and they quickly developed a cult-like following, and now 35 years later we have the Gen 5. We will explore some of the changes from the Gen 4 to the Gen 5, then get to the range and see how it does. First, the obvious signs. So pictured right here is the Gen 5 slide, and if we move over here, here is the Gen 4. So as you can see, they have a little different finish to them. Then we move down to the grips. So here pictured is the Gen 4, and if you notice, it has the finger grooves there, whereas the Gen 5 does not. Also, when we go back to the slide, the Gen 5, they beveled the front of the slide a little bit to make it easier for holstering. And if I got them side by side here, notice the difference. Now, one thing, and I'm not really sure, so they beveled the slide, but they did not match the frame. And I can just reach down here and grab that with my finger. I don't know if that would be an issue or not. Okay guys, so moving on, here is the Gen 4. And here, the Gen 5, you notice that they added an ambidextrous slide release here, which is beneficial to left-handers. Myself being left-handed, that has always been a huge turnoff for me when it came to the Glocks. Now there is an ambi slide release on there, and the mag release, you can also switch that over as well. And if you look at the mags, you know, you can flip that mag release over as well. Okay guys, so moving on to the magazines. The magazine on the left is the Gen 4 magazine, and the mag on the right is the Gen 5. Now they changed the follower in there, so it makes it more visible. I did put a few rounds in here so you could see. Makes it a little easier to tell how many rounds you have in the magazine as well, which is a pretty nifty feature. And then moving back to the pistols, one of the things that I forgot to mention, so here are the mag wells. On the left is the Gen 4, on the right is the Gen 5. So as you can see, they did bevel that out a little bit more. I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. I have heard some people just doing my research online have complained about that, but I don't know. I think that would facilitate a nice, easy reload. And then going back to the sights, so the sights on the two are virtually identical. Again, they do come with it has the plastic sights to it. Now for me, plastic sights on a combat handgun, you know, I'm not a big fan. I would swap those out. Okay guys, so when you buy your new Glock 19 Gen 5, here is exactly how it comes. It comes in with this hard plastic case, and inside you have, of course, your pistol, 3 mags, your handy little mag loader there, different back straps. Different people have different size hands, different preferences. And also you've got some cleaning tools, and then of course all of the corresponding literature, and then of course your lock as well. So guys, that's it for that. We're going to get it out to the range, see how it does. Bear with us. Okay guys, so this is Gun Times. My name is Josh and we are at the range today with the Glock 19 Gen 5. Let's just see how this thing shoots. I've got the target set up down there at 10 yards. So this first magazine, and I'm shooting all ball ammunition today. So this first magazine is Fiocchi 115 grain full metal jacket ball ammo. So that's what we're going to try first. Let's just see how it does. Okay, hopefully you can see the target there. Okay, so that's from, well, I'd say 12 yards. That's 12 yards. That was Fiocchi, full metal jacket, 115 grain. I don't know if you guys can see that, so I'm just going to zoom that in there. Now this is one of my first experiences with a Glock, so guys, please don't judge me too harshly. But all in the kill zone there, so that guy is dead. So now I'm just going to reload it up, and I've got 124 grain American Eagle. Going to try that from the same distance. Be right back. Okay guys, so now I've got it loaded up with 124 grain American Eagle full metal jacket. I'm going to aim for the head area of that target. Let's just see how I do. Make sure my ears are on. Boy, I tell you what, this Gen 5, I gotta love this ambi slide release. That is pretty handy. Okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to turn the camera so you guys can see my work there. Bear with me. Hope I'm not making anybody sick. Sorry guys, my camera person wasn't feeling up to it today. Alright, so there was American Eagle at the same distance. Looks like I'm shooting off to the right just a little bit, being a left-hander. So yeah, so as you can see, it looks like to me the American Eagle ammunition is a little bit more accurate than the Fiocchi. But who am I to judge? I never claimed to be an expert with a sidearm anyhow. Be right back, guys. Okay guys, like I mentioned before in the video, or the beginning of the video, when we were going over the specs of the Glock 19, the Gen 5, I do have to say, I do like the flared magwell. That is pretty cool. And for me, I know the Gen 4, they had the finger grooves there. For me, it does work better that this does not have the finger grooves on there. Again, I am left-handed, so this slide release here, the left-handed slide release there, I do appreciate that. Me, I would have the mag release flipped over to the other side, and then I'd be golden. One thing I do wonder though, so they beveled the slide up here on top, but they did not do so with the frame, and I don't know if the camera is going to pick this up very well, but there is a little bit of a catch point there. I don't know how serious that is, but also at the same time, and I loaded just a few rounds into this so you guys could see, and hopefully the camera picks it up, but I do like that they, the follower there, I do like that they did go orange with that, so you can see how many rounds that you do have left in the magazine. So that being said, guys, they did that in orange instead of black. So again, that way you can see, it's easy to see how many rounds you have left in your mag. So that being said, guys, I'm just going to load up. Now this is 115 grain Aguila. I have shot 115 grain Fiocchi out of the Glock Gen 5 here. I have also shot 124 grain American Eagle, and again, I'm just shooting ball ammo today. That's all I've got with me. So I'm going to test out this Aguila ammo and just see how it does, and then I will show you my target after that. So bear with me here. I'm just going to load it back up, and let's just see how we do. That is a nice short reset on the trigger too. All right, guys, so that is it. I'm going to turn this around, and again, hopefully I'm not making anybody sick today. Oh shoot, I didn't change out the target there. But anyway, you can see where they all went. They all went right there in the center. So this Aguila ammo seems to work pretty good out of it, or pretty decent. Other than that, guys, bear with me here. We'll be right back. All right, guys. So again, this has been the Glock 19 Gen 5 in 9mm. And I have to say, before this, I really was not a Glock fan, for the simple fact that being left-handed, they haven't been very ambidextrous friendly, I should say. But this one here, with the slide release on the left-hand side and the capability of swapping over the mag release, for me, that is a definite plus. However, howsomever, they've got those standard Glock sights on there, which are plastic. Now, for me, if this were mine, I would swap those out. I'm not a huge fan of plastic sights on a combat handgun, but that's just me. Everybody's got an opinion. You know what they say about opinions. But other than that, thanks to General Coin and Gun Exchange, we have had the opportunity to have the Glock 19 Gen 5 out at the range today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Catch us next time. Thanks again, guys.